Hi class, today I want to talk to you about a cemetery in my area named Cane Creek Cemetery. Cane Creek Cemetery is one of the oldest churches cemeteries in North Carolina. I remember visiting this cemetery when I was a child with my dad, who would point out some of the older tombstones within the cemetery. Some of the dates on these tombstones were in the mid 1700s. I always found it interesting at how old the dates were when I was small. Doing this project and walking through the cemetery, some of the highlights of the Cane Creek Cemetery was the differences in the size of the tombstones. Some of the graves were only marked by a small rock without any inscription upon the rock telling who was buried within the grave. Other tombstones were normal sizes for the mid 1700s to the mid 1900s. There was one tombstone that stuck out because it was the largest and made out of some different type of stone. It was not your regular white looking stone. This tombstone was of Simon Dixon, who on the inscription of the tombstone says that he was a charter member of the Cane Creek meeting, which originally organized in 1751. I also noticed how all the tombstones were pretty much in a straight line. So as you walk through the cemetery, each row, they were pretty much symmetrical. I also noticed how the weather has taken its toll on some of these tombstones. Several of the tombstones had something growing on the back side of them, which kind of looked like moss, but I don't believe that it was moss. However, the tombstones were not taken care of, and a lot of the inscriptions on the very older tombstones are no longer legible, so it's really hard to say who they were, when they died, when they were born, if they were born from another state, county, or whatever. But I did find this interesting, that a church of this magnitude wouldn't keep up these historical markers. I'm not sure if they're part of our historical society here in the state. I might need to look into that. And it might be a good project to see if we can get those cleaned. But anyway, if you ever get a chance and you are in the Alamance County area, I would advise you to go down to Cane Creek and visit this cemetery, as it is one of the oldest cemeteries here in North Carolina. I thank you for your time and have a good day.